morning guys, here we are, Saturday 2nd of April. At last, the big 62-kilometre walk. 7:30 it is now, sun's just come up behind me there. We're in Carboneras. I don't know if you can get an idea of this beautiful beach. We're just going to get a nice tostada. I'm going to introduce you to the group in a minute. We found a lovely little cafe open by the side of the road here by the beach. And we're going to get going. We're all a bit bleary-eyed because I had 4.5 hours sleep last night. And we're going to do 30 odd kilometres today, have a little overnight stop. And you know why we're doing this, 62 kilometres of walking to raise funds for Walk for Life Cancer Charity, a local charity in Arboleas. Let's go meet the gang. So yeah, we hold up in Carboneras before we start our walk, and this is our kind of welcome. We found this lovely cafe, brilliant, open at kind of 7:30 in the morning. But everyone, we're so healthy, we've all gone for the healthy option. Say hi, that's Esther, you might remember her from last year, Dave as well. And look, we're going for the healthy tuna option, apart from Wendy, who's had a vegan cheeseburger. I just made that up, it was a lie. Hey, she wants a bacon sandwich, but she can't because she's vegetarian, so she can't have a bacon sandwich, can you, love? No. So, yes, this is us getting ready now, preparing, taking on fuel, I think they call it, don't they?
Jamón y queso.
Ooh, tostadas. The time, there we go, and we're just kicking off now from Carboneras. Yeah, look, not exactly an exotic backdrop, we're just leaving the cement works car park on the outskirts of town, and you can hear the nice crunching. I can see a fast pace being set, but I'm not going to go fast, I'm just going to amble. Dave, watch the water. It's a puddle. I'm going to have to go out in front now so these guys can actually see. There we are. Yes, we're all present and correct. Many of you might remember it was supposed to be kind of 9 of us walking, but we're now down to the hardy 5, I think. Illnesses, sickness, yes, good old COVID. Knocked out numbers. Yeah, we got cucumber sandwiches as well. Yeah, brilliant. So, 29 kilometres to go, guys. Can we do it? Easy. So we got Almeria radio kind of keeping us going. Good tunes. And I told everyone it was a flat route. As you can see from, I don't know if you can see it from the video, but it's not flat. Good fun though. Look, some blue sky. Hey. So we've just come into the very pretty little town of Arboleas, about 4.5 clicks from the starting point. Too early for us to stop and take a break, which is a shame because there's some lovely bars and restaurants here, but really this is now the last sign of life we're going to pass through till we finish. It's a very pretty little town, and it's kind of perched midway into the Carboneras, wonderful stretch of coastline. And yeah, as I say, lots of little kind of holiday apartments to let, lovely little hotels, and bristling with nice cafes and bars. So they're looking at, there's a few locals kind of sitting having an early morning brew and a tostada, and they're kind of looking at who are this mental lot walking through the town so early in the morning. As you can see, we're on a main road, but there's not exactly a lot of traffic. I think it's a bit too early for the general populace to have got up. Nice time of day to do a walk. Kind of nice to be back on the camera again, doing some filming other than properties. It's been a long time, too long. We always get asked when I'm kind of doing these films, you know, what wonderful wildlife did you see? So here's my country file report. So far I've seen a crow, a couple of house martins, and these little fellas. And a rather skinny looking podenco. These have been drawn in by Tracey singing. Vámonos, eh? Hola, buenos días. Yeah, there are signs up like you always see, you know, watch out for the mountain goats and the deer and everything else, but so far not really kind of been a buzz with. wonderful animals. We're about, I'd say 7 kilometres in now, maybe 7.5, 8, and just approaching our kind of 2-hour pit stop, which I'm kind of quite looking forward to because I'm gasping for a drink, but still it's a beautiful day.
We are just coming up to the walkers. They have walked so far already. We can't believe how far they've come in just over 2 hours. Absolutely amazing. And it's definitely not all flat either, bless them. Beat your horn, Wen, beat the horn. Woo! Just having a little break.
Our first break, guys, after 11.2, and people didn't believe me when I said there are absolutely no bars and coffee shops. Thankfully, a very welcome sight. Our support cars have just arrived over the horizon. Yay! Bringing cakes. Sorry, I was just about to get my shorts on, but you get your shorts on. Yeah. No, I'm staying padded up. It's freezing. No, this is our luxury pit stop. Find a rock by the side of the road and rest those weary limbs. God, I'm getting twinges where I've never had twinges before. You know, it's getting serious when the old walking hat comes out. Gosh, this is, I think, the best 199 I ever spent on Amazon about 7 years ago, and it's kind of travelled the world. But hey, it'd be great to be able to put it on. It means the sun's come out, and we're having to do a little bit of sun protection. We've just stopped for our first kind of break at 11.2 kilometres, which we did in 2 hours, so cracking a fairly good pace. And we're just thinking, you know, we could be in Arboleas at the market or whatever, doing the normal Saturday stuff, but instead, this is our wonderful backdrop. The occasional cars going past and stuff, but other than that, it's just peaceful and wonderful, and an open road in front of us, and enjoying every second. Guys, can we hear the music? Come on. In like a willow, and sweet Marie who waits for me. And Marie who waits for me. Don't pretend you don't know the words. This, guys, this just came on the radio random. We thought, hey, why not? Through the wind and rain, is this the way to Amarillo? Hugging my pillow, and sweet Marie who waits for me.
We are at our second support stop. Richard's deep heating over here.
Richard is properly deep heating.
Come over and sat down on a thistle.
On this little friendly fella. Yeah, that was fun.
So they're doing amazing. They've just done another. Richard's got blisters. They've just done another 11 kilometres on top of the other 11. They've just got over 8 to go for today, and then start again tomorrow. Say hi, ladies. Tracey's. Rob over there.
We're not as jolly as we were on the first stop, are we? No.
They've got this big hill to go next as well. But doing amazing. Well done, guys. The guys are back off again. Good luck, everyone. Last 8k. Well done, guys. Keep going.
Smiling again. See how long it lasts.
See ya. Woo!
How beautiful, huh? Just loving the peace and quiet, to be honest, and it's a real, you know, it's physically challenging, but kind of mentally it's brilliant. The guys are doing a cracking job. We're setting the pace. Just a bit kind of disconcerting that you can't kind of put in a nice bakery or a nice coffee shop and get a brew. But hey, that's what the support cars are for.
Well done, guys!
29.6k.
Well done, everyone! Great job!
So we've arrived at our camping village. I think we're all deep heated up. Raljexed, I think that's the word. We love it. It's really sweet. Look, these are our little bungalows. They sleep 5, come with their own mops. We're all getting ready to go out for dinner. How are our aching feet? Sorry, I'm just going to film our bungalows.
My achy feet aren't too bad at all.
What about your achy breaky heart? How's that doing? You can tell my heart. You all right, ladies? Are you ready to go out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Get the delayed reaction. No, I'm not. I'm filming our luxury accommodation to show what we've ended up with on day one of our, you know. Here we go into our luxury chalets. Yeah, you can see all our walking gear. Bloody hell, they're great though. They sleep 4 or 5. Air conditioning, telly, €64 a night. Can't be bloody bad, can it? Hey, clean as a whistle. I'll show you a bedroom. I know you'll be interested. There we go. Look, we got a double bedroom in there. And then full bathroom, lovely little coffee machine, Bluetooth speakers. So yeah, and we're all going to go out now and have a very well-deserved meal before we kick off 34 kilometres tomorrow. Look at these tents. You can rent these as well. They look like massive teepees. Cracking place. You can see the spirits are high. I can hear giggles. I can hear laughter. So I'll show you where we're going for dinner when we get there. So we've arrived at our kind of dinner venue for this evening, and hey, how pretty is this? It's called, I'm not going to give away the name because I don't want to bump into half of Arboleas here, so we'll just keep the name secret, but it's lovely. We're all sitting, I think, is everyone hungry? That's just a question, yes. Yeah?
Absolutely.
Is that going to hack it? No. Can you see any drinks on the table yet? No. Right. We are going to eat and we are going to feast, and we shall see you tomorrow when we start on another epic journey. And here's to making it to the end of that one. Yay! Well, here we are, day 2 now of the walk. We've all had a lovely rest in our kind of, look at these lovely Jumanji tents behind us. No, we didn't stop in one of those, but we stayed in these kind of very natty kind of plastic bungalows, to be honest. But we've, oh gosh, we were all aching yesterday, blisters. Dave passed out when we got back, I think, from overexposure to the sun. It wasn't particularly warm, but the sun was bright. And yeah, so we've all risen now. We're all up and about, and some are getting a bit of breakfast and everything, and we're just about to kick off on day 2. Yesterday was 29.6. Today we've got 34, maybe 35 to do. I'm not sure if we're going to make it because it was very tough going yesterday, but we're going to give it our best shot. Hannah's walking around now collecting all the people. Get your luggage, get it in the boot. Come on, we've got to get to the start point. So yeah, looking forward to the second day. A bit apprehensive as we were yesterday, but we nailed it yesterday, so let's hope we can do the same today. Kind of loving our little area where we stayed for the night, and they've got a wonderful swimming pool, like a sports place, a cafe and a restaurant, and really off the beaten track, but hey, what a lovely spot. So we've got up to the start point now, day 2, here we go, 34 kilometres, we'll nail it, yeah? Yeah! Whoa!
Good luck, guys! Round 2, day 2, see you later!
So yeah, this is what it looks like out on the trail. Very peaceful actually, it's quite nice to get away from the hustle and bustle. no Wi-Fi signal here, so it means you have to take a break. Look at that backdrop. Oh God, you really don't know how happy we are. We've done 7.4k on day 2 and the blisters are starting to come up again. And we've actually found a coffee bar. We didn't know any coffee bars existed on this entire route, so happy buddies. We're sitting in seats rather than on rocks and as I sat on yesterday, lovely big thistle, which was great fun.
And a civilised toilet.
We could, yeah. Well, what they're not telling you is I've just stopped about literally 2 minutes ago and had a pee in a bush. And I could have yeah. No, life on the road is for me. I don't want to have a proper toilet. We're in a coffee bar, yay! So we're now 8 kilometres in on our day 2 walk. I think as I say it's about 34, maybe 36 kilometres, but we've now left the Carboneras and we're kind of in Polytunnel Central. And this next leg is about 16 kilometres till we hit a town called, rather big town called Retamar, which does go onto the sea, but all the way between here and Retamar, all it is fairly nondescript roads and polytunnels and kind of vegetable packing, predominantly tomatoes. Not particularly exciting, but we're kind of keeping a good pace again, so quite impressive. I must admit, I think that this morning we were not so optimistic that we were going to be able to crack this, but at the moment we're all feeling good and raring to go. Lots more traffic. So we're about 13 kilometres in, maybe 14 on day 2, I'm not sure. I've kind of been on this never-ending, straight, nondescript road, absolutely kind of heaving with vehicular bloody traffic. We're all struggling, hips, blisters. I must admit, we're kind of looking, we know loads of our friends now, be kind of wrapped up in front of the wood burner, watching sensible telly, up down the beach, having a nice meal, and maybe a private party, enjoying some singers and whatever, and there's us stuck here walking along the side of the road with no bloody footpath, no pavement, avoiding quite oncoming traffic, which is literally every 5 seconds, but I think we're beginning to feel a bit disheartened, but we're kind of persevering, and all the messages of support we've been getting kind of on Almeria radio, Facebook and stuff, it's been absolutely amazing, but it's still kind of very hard to keep motivated. I'm beginning to realise what a maybe slightly silly challenge I'd say, but hey ho, we're persevering. If any of you get the right idea, I don't suppose many of you will. I tell you what, that was fun, we'll join them next year. No, don't. It's not an advert, but come on guys, we're doing this for All for Life, fantastic charity. So much work with cancer sufferers and their families locally to us, all around Arboleas and Albox and everything, and you know, it's only fair that we can give back something. So we've dedicated our weekend, we've dedicated our lovely feet and our ribs and our hips and various bits and bobs. Railjet shares would have probably jumped up deep heat because I think I've used 2 tubes so far, but hey ho. Thanks for tuning in and watching. We've been doing live feeds on Facebook as well. The wind is horrendous today, so that's not helping either, but I think it's just more the never-ending road that we seem to have got on that's just going on. So we've managed to find another little watering hole, much needed, because I think we were all dying of death out there, to be honest, and so we're going to park up here for 40 minutes. I'm going to show you something disgusting in a minute. No, that's not Tracey I'm talking about. Oh, that Tracey. I'm going to show you. I've had to take my shoes off. I cannot. My feet are absolutely killing me. There's blisters on blisters at the moment. And I've realised why, because my dressings are falling off. But we found this kind of lovely little oasis and we're stocking up on coffees. But look at, I don't know if you can see it there. Temptation, it's a sugar fix, it's a sugar paradise, so we're happy as Larry with that. And the support cars are on their way to find us and bring our medical supplies to bandage up feet and that sort of thing. So, how far did we say we've got to go now? Another 13k before we cracked it. So we're confident we can do this. 2 hours 37 minutes. It says it takes us about 4.5, I reckon, but we'll do it.
It's just the buzzards following us.
Yeah, the vultures are circling. So we've got off of that horrible nondescript road. Still hear the traffic buzzing away down it. I think this was the old road before they put in that one. So we've come down on this kind of track. It's a little bit desolate, but it's a lot more peaceful than walking along the main carriageway and getting buzzed by traffic all the time. So, and we're coming up towards Retamar. I'd say we've now got another, I don't know, 8 kilometres or something to get to there, and then a break up while we're there, have a little break, and then the last stretch to Almeria.
Well done, guys. You alright? Do you need anything?
Don't want to alarm us anyone, but look, we've just set off this gap, so I think there might be a fine. Hey, we're going so fast, we're cracking such a pace. I think we may have triggered it. Wait for the denuncia. I don't know if a lot of the cars going along this road know it's there because they flying past. You won't be able to see it from here. We can just about see it, but we are getting close to the colossal town that is Retamar. Just the big town before Almeria, I suppose. We can see it in the distance, but it's microscopic. So I'd say about another 5 clicks and we'll be there. Film a little bit of that as we're walking through. At least there'll be a pavement, if nothing else. Dave's setting a cracking pace up there. We put him in front because he's wearing orange, which you might as well just say you're a target. Keep the cars at bay, Dave. Here we are, just hitting the boundary of the town of Retamar. You can see it a bit better now. Down to the sea over there in the distance, and we're going to go right across the top of Retamar and carry on to Almeria. At least we'll get some pavements to walk on in a minute. About another kilometre to go. We should get some nice sidewalks and some pavements. I have to say that's a welcome sight to see there because it means we're getting to the finish point. Oh gosh, really had to get into the zone now. We're about, I don't know, I think 4 kilometres now from the finish. And as I said, since we've entered kind of Retamar, we've got at least some decent walking paths. Crikey Moses, this was a savage one. So worth the effort though. I mean, come on, what else would we have been doing on a Sunday afternoon, eh? You can see the sea. That's Almeria up there in the distance. You can see this long path ahead of us there, but we're just going to keep this at a straight line now. And the next little bit will be us crossing the finish line, roundabout Almeria with a tomato in the middle. Yay! I can't say how proud I am of this fantastic team, though, honestly. Metal legs or metal heads, we can't work out yet, but wow, they've done fantastic.
Well done, guys! Who's going to finish first? Go on, Tracey! Go on, Dave! Well done! Amazing! Well done, Trace. Well done, Dave. Well done. Well done, Rob. Well done. Well done. Amazing. Well done. Amazing. Well done, buddy. You're amazing. Well done. Well done, Trace. Oh, brilliant. You're all amazing.
For you, Walk for Life, and we'd like to say a huge thanks from us to you for all the amazing work you do in our community, and that was for you. Thank you so much.
Well done, guys! Amazing! Woo!
We nailed it!